Hey, happy Sunday everyone. Back with another weekly episode. Today we're going to be talking about just a rundown of arcade listings and sales and what's kind of available out there. We'll talk about quite a few things, and then we'll also get into some collector's editions or limited run games coming up and a few pickups at the end. But let's start with the Galaga Arcade Giveaway. So I did that yesterday, and I kind of thought it was going to backfire on me come later in the day, that they're going to sell out, and I already knew who the winner was, but I was like, well, let me just wait till the morning. And 5 a.m. I was up this morning, they were already sold out. So the winner was MG. So Mike already reached out to Mike and let him know and just said, hey, they're sold out. What do you want to do? And he asked if I would just do a charitable donation in lieu of, I told him I'd get him something of equal value, because it was my mistake anyway, so obviously I was still going to give him something. But he just asked for a charitable donation. The prize was $50. The arcade unit was $50, so I just made a charitable donation for $100 just because I screwed up anyway, so my bad. So he had guessed 202 Genesis games. Want to let y'all know going forward, this is for, I do these things, for the subscribers. Like I have one, I'm going to be doing a Nintendo Switch Lite every 1,000 subscribers throughout the year. So I'm going to be doing one, if I hit 2,000, I'll do one then, and then 3,000, I'll do one then as well. So these are for subscribers, for my appreciation for y'all hanging out and just, the community that we're building as far as just a clean place to come and talk and just, have back and forth conversations about arcades and gaming and stuff like that. So if I can't verify that you were subscribed, some people have their stuff turned to private to where I can't see if they're subscribed or not, which is fine. But if you're not actively commenting on videos to where I know that you are subscribed and your stuff is turned to private, then there's no way that I have an idea that you are subscribed or not, and I'm just going to go on to the next person. So it was really close this time, so just know that going forward. It's like you don't have to turn your stuff to public, but if you ain't commenting on any videos and your stuff is turned to private, there's no way I can tell if you're subscribed or not, and that's what this is for. My subscribers appreciate this. That's who it's for going forward, so just know that in the next one that I do. I may do another one between now and my 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. This one was just out of the blue. I thought it would be a cool idea. But like I said, it kind of sold out. They sold out really quick. And I kind of started getting a feeling last night to where I was like, man, these things, like everyone's talking about this deal. It's just a great deal. Luckily, Mike already had one anyways. So he was pretty understanding about it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he contributes a lot to the channel, which was another thing that I was glad worked out pretty well. But let's get into just some of the listings. So the Marvel, Pinball, and Star Wars Pinball were kind of like all over the place this week. So the Marvel and Star Wars Pinball earlier in the week, and you guys know I did the video, went up at Walmart. I actually got my order in for the Star Wars Pinball at Walmart, and that's why I said, then made the video that I'm going to be selling my Marvel Pinball, which I'll give you an update on that here in a minute. But they went up, and then they went down on Walmart, and it's a little bit strange because then apparently from what I understand, I've heard people say that some orders got canceled to where they almost sold too many, which I don't know if that's true or not. So if you had your order canceled, then let me know. I'm not 100% sure on that. So they ran out of Walmart. Then later in the week, they went up. I know the Marvel went up at GameStop. GameStop got a restock on the Marvel Pinball. I don't know if they got a restock on the Star Wars Pinball or not. I know that they did the Marvel, which like I said, I got more info on that coming up. But they've since sold out at GameStop again of the Marvel, and now the Marvel is back up at Walmart for pre-order. And I think that's just to get it sometime in May 7th. I think is when you're supposed to get it by. But I don't see the Star Wars available right now. So right now, the only thing that I see is available is the Marvel Pinball from Walmart, and who knows how long that's going to last for. But the Attack from Mars, obviously Michael B. the Game Genie and some other people in Canada have gotten their Attack from Mars Pinball. I have not seen it. I don't think anyone in North America has gotten one, nor has gotten a notification as when they are going to get one. If you have a pre-order for the Attack from Mars and you're in North America, let me know, because I don't think anyone has gotten like really a heads up as to when they're going to be receiving that. No more of those have gone. There hasn't been a restock of those at Best Buy, and they have not gone live at GameStop or at Walmart that I am aware of. So I still think that, I mean, Michael B, I know I know he really likes the Arcade1Up stuff. He's, you know, he gave a pretty glowing review about it. I do think that the Attack from Mars is probably the best out of all of them. So you may want to check out his review. He did a really good job. I still think it seems like, from what I've seen, that it has the same issues that I had. So whatever, it does look pretty good though. So as far as my pinball, I've had a couple people reach out to me because I just have it listed on eBay right now. I haven't really listed it locally. I've had someone, a viewer, Chris, reached out and was interested locally, but we just didn't really work out a price as far as what we agreed on. So I haven't listed it on Craigslist or OfferUp or nothing like that. But a couple people have reached out on eBay. One person offered me an Arcade Dragon's Lair, which I'm not really familiar with the products, but that limited edition is like a $700 or $800 unit. And I was actually, at first I told him I wasn't in, because I'm not a fan of Dragon's Lair, and I'm not really familiar with the II Arcade, and then I kind of like hooked up with P-Dubs on one of his videos and kind of had it back and forth, and he just said that would be, yeah, that's definitely a good trade to be doing. So by the time I was going back and forth negotiating this trade, I was debating if I was going to do it or not. And in that time, Marvel got restocked at GameStop, which this was actually, I think, Fridays when this whole went down. So I was actually probably was going to accept that trade, and then Marvel got a restock at GameStop. So and he hit me back up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just going to get that restock. You know, sorry about it." And I was like, "Yeah, definitely, no problem." But I've gotten one other offer actually right now for $620. But this guy, I don't know if he thinks I'm going to ship it to him, so I'm trying to clear it up to let him know that this is for, you know, local pickup only. But if he's willing to come grab it for $620, then I'll definitely close that deal. But other than that, I'm not really trying to sell it locally because I kind of would like to hold on until April, just because then I'm not going to have any pinball regardless until May. And, you know, I do like the table, you know, I just don't want to have it and Star Wars. So that's kind of like the wrap up on that as far as pinball. So you guys are updated. The Bandai Namco, we'll go into some of the listings right now. We'll first say that the Capcom and the Midway Legacy cabinets from Arcade1Up have not gotten restocked anywhere. So there's been, the Midway I know has been gotten restocked. There's been all that drama. It's gotten restock, sold out, restock, sold out. I don't think it had anything go on this week. It was pretty dead. Same with the Capcom. It hasn't been getting restocks as of late anyways. The Bandai Namco, which is the Pac-Man Legacy cabinet, sold out finally at Best Buy, so that's still available at GameStop if you want to get that one. So that's the only place you can get that is GameStop as of right now, and I think the ship date for that is, or I'm not sure, yeah, I think it's March 15th, I think it's the ship date, which is actually coming up here in a couple days. So that one is finally starting to look like it. Like I said, that's been available this whole time, I think, since it got initially released, and it's finally, maybe people are starting to buy it up. So if you're still having second guesses about that, you may want to, you know, it may be gone too. So I mean, you may just want to, you know, just consider the fact that Best Buy has sold out of theirs. The Atari Legacy cabinet is still available at GameStop. The X-Men vs. Street Fighter is still available at Sam Clubs and at Walmart for $3.99. So if you're interested in that one, you can go ahead and grab it. Walmart sales. So the Star Wars sit-down cabinet is marked down to $3.99 at Walmart, and that's $100 off. For whatever reason, I've never played this game, and I know a lot of people said that they really like it, but I still don't know if I'll ever get that or not. I guess I could get it and sit next to my Outrun. It probably would look good next to the Outrun, but it's like space is the premium, and I just for whatever reason, I have not ever been interested in the Star Wars sit down or the stand up. I don't know, that game just doesn't interest me. I'm not nostalgic about it. I never played it. I know a lot of people are, and they think it's a really fun game, but I'm not sure where that would have to get before I would actually grab it. I'm not sure if it had to be at 300 or 350 before I'll think about getting it. But if you're interested, like I said, $3.99 is probably still a pretty good deal. Miss Pac-Man is marked down to $3.49 still, which is $50 off at Walmart. Big Buck Hunter World is still marked down to $4.49, which is, I think, $50 off as well from Walmart. The TMNT, Marvel Superheroes, and NBA Jam Stools are on sale for $49 each. Last week, I think I was going to say that the Marvel Superheroes one is like, it's hard to find that link. And you guys know, I know Fox, you did the video earlier this week talking about how like links like at Walmart, it's like you can't search for things and find them. You just magically find them sometimes. The Marvel Superhero one, I always see that one, like just looking for other things, and it'll kind of pop up on my suggested things to get. So you can't search for that one and find it. It just you just have to like run across it. So I'll put the link. I finally captured that link and I'll put it down in the description. But all those are $49.99 if you want any of those stools at Walmart. The At Games Legends Gamer Pro was marked down from $229 down to $99, and that looks at Walmart as well, and that looks like it's sold out. So it looks like it's gone. Obviously the Galaga Countercade was $49 at Walmart as well, and that's gone as well. The risers are still available at Walmart for $45. So that's a pretty good deal if you need a riser. And then HSN has the Pac-Man, that yellow and like light blue stool, and then the Centipede stool are both $59.99 with free shipping from HSN. So you can check those out as well if you're interested in stools. And that's really all I see as far as deals going on right now, and just everything that's listed kind of like just gives you a full circle update. Limited Run Games did go live with pre-orders yesterday for No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggles, and I actually got the two-pack collector's edition for those games. But they got the collector's editions. You can get one or the other. You can get the bundle like I did, or you can get the standard editions, and I definitely am looking forward to getting those. I was actually I know I purchased No More Heroes 1 digitally on the Switch and played through it like right away, and I was going to get the second one. Now I'm definitely going to hold out and wait until I get that physical before I end up playing that one. They have the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is still available at Limited Run Games. And then Undercover Cops, I know they had the pre-order for that, and it looks like the pre-order has run out, but it looks like they have some available to purchase. They got the standard edition and the collector's edition. I may actually pick up one of those today. I may get the standard edition for that one. I think that one's $54.99 for the standard edition and $69.99 for the collector's edition. And that's Undercover Cops, which is obviously like a Super Nintendo game. Mario 3D All-Stars, once again, it leaves it's going to leave March 31st, so if you haven't got that physically or digitally, then make sure you grab that. That's a fantastic game on the Switch. It's definitely, I think it's actually one of the best games on the Switch. So if you haven't got that, like I said, they're going to be pulling it from the shelves on March 31st, so make sure you grab that if you are looking for it. That's it. I guess there wasn't a whole lot. Like I said, we ran down pretty much everything. There wasn't really anything else that I could find to really add to this week's show as far as upcoming games. There's the Monster Hunter Rise, comes out March 26th, but we still got a couple weeks for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into some pickups then. So I got the DC Collectibles Harley Quinn. This is the red, white, and black. And this is by Joshua Middleton. And it's pretty cool. I think it was on sale. You can tell what I don't like is she kind of like leans too much forward. That's the only thing I really don't like about her. But I think I got her a couple weeks back. She was around 55 or something like that. I think now she's going for like 65-ish on Amazon, somewhere in that price range. I think that's probably a little bit too high. I think if you can get her under 60 maybe. But I collect those ones, so it's like I kind of had to. Other than that, I got obviously that Galaga Arcade that I did the review about, and so we don't really need to go into that. I really love that thing. If you got it, good for you. If not, sorry, you missed out. Super Metroid. So I've been, obviously I've been doing a lot of import games, and I finally imported some Super Famicom games, like from the proxy server, service that I go through to get all my PS2 and Saturn and all those games. So Super Metroid is one of the games on the Super Nintendo that it's like I just delayed getting for so long, and then like it's like I just for whatever reason I was putting it off, and then it just keeps on going up, and it's like pretty high in price. The Super Famicom version, if you have something, because I have the analog product for Super Nintendo. What is it? The analog Super NT or whatever it's called. If you got a way you can play Super Famicom games and you don't have Super Metroid, the Super Famicom version is the exact same copy. Everything is in English, so it's like a fraction of the price. So if you don't have Super Metroid, it's like I said, it's going up in price. The Super Famicom is the exact same version, so you may want to consider that. The Combative Tribes. I picked this up. It's obviously, this is not, it's cheaper on the Super Famicom. Not a whole lot, but it's like a arcade style beat 'em up that was ported to and that's available also as well on the Super Nintendo. There's a Super Nintendo and a Super Famicom version of that. And then the Great Battle, is it the Great Battle 4? Yeah, I think it's the Great Battle 4. This is like, It's an action, run and gun platformer. It's pretty fun. It's really cheap. It's a really cheap game on the Super Famicom. This is not on the Super NES, only on the Super Famicom. It's only an import version. It's a fun run and gunner, cheap on the Super Famicom. Definitely worth the price, I think, for what it is. But that is it. I don't know that I forgot anything. If I did, anything I missed, let me know. You can correct me. Feel free. And if there's any other deals that dropped that I missed, definitely let me know. But thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later.